Hey guys, welcome back to another plan with me. I have already done this entire voiceover once and I refuse to do it again. I just went over the time. I don't know how that happened. I was ahead and then I fell behind, so I'm gonna try not to do that again. If I forget to mention where something's from and you wanna know, just message me. I'm pretty rusty and I did this 2 months ago, so I don't really remember much about this spread. But this is a Caress press kit, and this is the week of December 14th to the 20th. So I have not posted a video in about 2 months, and basically what happened was I was doing this spread, I was filming it, I filled it all out, and I don't know what happened, but I had a total meltdown, existential crisis, midlife crisis. I don't know, but I just decided that I am too negative and I suck the joy out of everybody's life, and I just felt like the internet should not be I don't know, exposed to me or whatever. I don't know, I just felt like I am such a piece of shit that I should not have a YouTube channel. I was going to delete the channel altogether, but then decided to just hide it because I didn't want to be impulsive. So yeah, I hid my channel, and I ended up making 2 videos public again just because they were collabs, and I kind of felt bad that I had gotten rid of the collabs because I don't know, I made an agreement to them, whatever. So they are still up. My other videos are still private, but I decided to post this for a couple reasons. One, I have the footage and it's just taking up space on my phone, so I kind of want to get rid of it. And 2, I am definitely not any better mentally. If anything, I might be worse. And one of my planner friends said that maybe I'm missing doing Plan With Me's because it did sort of give me, an activity to do. I don't know, not that I have the time, but I was like, you know what? I have the footage. I might as well just do the video and see how I feel. But yeah, I don't know what happened. I've had little meltdowns like this before. I don't know if it was like turning 30 and having an awful year and hating my life and hating everything. I don't know. I just felt like people shouldn't have to witness me hate my life all the time because I know it could be worse. But a lot of people in the planner community I've noticed have pretty bad anxiety and depression. So I'm sure some of you can relate to feeling worthless and awful and you should just jump off a bridge, I don't know. Maybe that's a little too real. I'm sorry. Let me just reel it back. Just a little warning in this plan with me. There are some things about weight. I don't know if that is, if that bothers anybody. So I'm just going to tell you that now. I don't know how delicate I can put things. Just because it's honestly just easier for me to say what is on my mind than try to sugarcoat it. So if that makes you uncomfortable, maybe don't watch. But yeah, this week was not fun. It was actually a really, really bad week. And I think that was part of what led me to get rid of my channel. I don't know. I feel like I have absolutely nothing positive to, I don't know, whatever you call it, add to the community. I'm just miserable all the time. But if you enjoy that for whatever reason, I hope you enjoy this video. Anyway, I'm going to get started with the actual plans. The first thing I marked with this Kiss My Ass Munchkin on the sidebar was that this week sucked. And then I marked 3 things in this 3-heart checklist that really just ruined my week. One was my boyfriend's car. He was supposed to fix it the weekend before and he just couldn't get it done. So we were sharing my car this week. Also the snow. I despise snow if I have to leave my house, and I pretty much always have to leave my house. I can't remember the last time I got to enjoy just a normal snowstorm, and from home, I mean. And then the final thing was Best Buy. Best Buy can really hardcore suck it, at least the one in Collegeville, middle fingers in the air. I hate you. Hate you. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to try not to run out of time this time. So here we go. First thing I marked on Monday was that it rained, and I used this sticker from my friend Ilza, and she's going to kill me. She's told me 3 times where this girl is from, and I cannot remember, but I love how miserable she looks because that is me in the rain. I hate it. I marked with an appointment label and a pair of glasses that my boyfriend drove me to work again because he had to borrow my car, with a fancy label and this sticker from the kit. I marked that after work he took me home so I could get some clothes and stuff, just because it's easier for him if I just stay at his place. Like, he doesn't have to wake up as early to bring me to work, whatever. Under that, with these munchkins watching TV, I marked that we watched SNL. Then with this Coffee Monsters doodle, I marked that I had some tea. And finally, under that, with a square from the kit and this Happy Planner sticker, I really hate that they're see-through, but whatever. I marked that we ate Hershey Sundae pie. It's an Edwards pie, and sometimes I think it's like Target, they're $5, and they're so good. Like, if you've had the Hershey Sundae pie from Burger King, it's that, but like a whole damn pie. It's so good. Moving on to Tuesday, first thing I marked with a quarter box and this headache munchkin was that I was having so much trouble staying awake at work. I was just so tired. And then with a squared off box and this editing stick with the plan girl, I marked that I did a voiceover. With this, I don't know, patterned appointment label and a TV icon, I marked that we watched The Office. With a fancy label and this barfing munchkin head, I marked that we had the worst pizza. One of Joe's friends didn't have room in his freezer or refrigerator or something for this like giant pizza, so he gave it to us and it sucked. I thought it sucked. Joe was okay with it, but whatever. It was nasty. With a full box and this organizing emoji, I marked that I helped Joe organize his apartment and also post some things on Craigslist that he's been wanting to sell. Then with a piece of washi or a little thing I can't tell and this girl drinking tea, I marked that it was tea time again. Moving on to Wednesday, first thing I marked with a flag and this snow emoji was that there was snow and I hated it. With a squared off box and this happy munchkin, I did mark that I got out early from work. Not super early, but I probably got out at like 4:30 because of the snow, so that was cool. And bonus Jonas, Joe picked me up and surprised me with Taco Bell. I don't know, he had gotten like free Taco Bell and he gave it to me, so that was cool. With a fancy label and a laptop from the kit, I marked that we watched Little Fires Everywhere. This is a show that we almost gave up on, but I'm really glad we stuck with it because we were both so into it by the end, and I'm really into these mini series that I don't have to like dedicate my whole life to. With this pillow left over from some random kit and a fancy label, I marked that I took a nap. And then the last thing I marked on Wednesday with this popcorn that I've had forever. I could not tell you where it's from. We watched the movie The Happiest Season, which I think is the one with Kristen Stewart. I think that's the one, and we liked it. It was decent. Moving on to Thursday, first thing I marked with a quarter box and this thawing out emoji was that my car was frozen shut in the morning, so it took a minute to, get it all scraped off, but the nice thing about not driving myself to work is I didn't have to clean off my own car, so that was cool. Under that, with a squared off box and an icon from the kit, I did mark that I was 8 minutes late, but that was okay. They were totally fine with me running late. I warned them because the roads were not good and my car was not good. With a fancy label and this coffee cup from the kit, I marked that I just did not have enough energy for the day. I'm exhausted doing this voiceover, so really not much has changed. With a full box and this Netflix sticker, I marked that we watched more of The Office. That's basically all my brain could handle. And then the final thing on Thursday with this squared off box and this cramps emoji, I just marked that I was feeling so fat that I wanted to cry. And I know fat isn't a feeling, but like it also is. So, argue with me if you want. Moving on to Friday, first thing I marked with a full box and this like annoying child sticker from the Coffee Monsters Co. I marked that she was on another level today. Basically, the little girl I watched was just like, she was just a nightmare this day, which really was not helping the week. But, kids will be kids. She's usually great, but this day she was not. Moving on, next thing I marked was that we watched so much Office this night, and I marked with another Netflix TV. Again, my brain could barely handle anything else, so that is what we did. With a squared off box and this pumpkin paper Kotera trying on a little cute outfit, I marked that I had to go through H&M stuff. For my birthday, one of my presents from Joe was a new, I don't know what you'd call it. It's basically a coat that I can wear between fall and winter, if that makes sense, like when it's cold, but it's not 30 degrees outside. And he bought me 1,000,000 to try on because I'm so picky and I hate everything, so I had to try them on. Then the last thing I marked on Friday was that I was really gassy. So I don't know, that might have had to do something to do with all the bloat on Thursday. Not sure, but I just marked that with a farting munchkin. Moving on to Saturday, first thing I marked with a squared off box and a random house from the same kit that the little pillow is from. I marked that I brought a ton of my stuff home because I had like all this dirty laundry from the week at Joe's place and I wanted to bring it home. Then with an appointment label and a scale, I just marked that I weighed myself and I was really relieved that I had not gained weight because I was not exercising and I was eating like a human dumpster. So yeah, that was a relief, even though I still didn't feel that great about myself. With a flag and a TV, I marked that there was an issue with my TV. Basically, I couldn't control YouTube from my phone, but it's all good now. With some washi and a random vacuum, I marked that I fixed my vacuum. It just wasn't working very well. I cleaned out like a bunch of hair and whatever. With a quarter box and this washi stack, I marked that I did some planning, and then I used a flag and this shaving munchkin to mark that I shaved all the things. I had a lovely full girl shower because I was back at home. With a fancy label and this anxiety munchkin, I just marked that I had a bunch of anxiety. With an appointment label and an emoji eating pizza, I marked that we got buy one, get one free and pizza. If you have and pizza near you, oh my God, please get it. It is so good. But don't just get a boring plain pizza. That's the first thing I ever had there when they first opened, and I hated it. But then I decided to try the white pizza, and oh, so good. Then with a middle finger munchkin, I marked F ShopRite. I wanted to buy blueberries, but they were telling me they weren't on sale, even though they totally were. I have a lot of issues with the ShopRites around here. It's funny. They'll give Joe the blueberries on sale, but then it's my turn and all of a sudden they're not on sale anymore. It's the weirdest thing. But I am scared to complain. I'm a mess. With a little thing and icon from the kit, I marked that we watched Little Fires Everywhere and we stayed up until 5 a.m. Probably not the smartest, but I did not want to go to bed. Moving on to Sunday, first thing I marked with a car icon and a fancy label was that Joe finally fixed his car, which was so cool. Then with this tiny little piece of washi and a bag from the kit, I marked that I picked up my prescription from CVS. With a squared off box and these arguing munchkins, I marked that we had the dumbest disagreement ever. It was just a big misunderstanding. It was really stupid, but of course it ruined my day. Looking back, I'm like, oh my God, that was dumb. With some washi and a middle finger munchkin, I marked F Best Buy. Again, oh my God, I hate that Best Buy. I hope it burns. With a full box and this Chinese takeout sticker from Pumpkin Paper Co., I marked that I got my free dessert from P.F. Chang's for my birthday, and then we also got mall Chinese because we had to go to the mall to pick up a gift for an expectant mother. Then the final thing on Sunday was I marked that I was really sad, and I used a sad munchkin for that. So yeah, it was just really not a good week, and I don't know. I still haven't really been having very good weeks. But I hope you enjoyed, and please let me know if you did, because I don't know. I'm on the fence about continuing to do Plan With Me's or not. I still post to my Instagram, and I still really like interacting with people on Instagram, but yeah, I don't know about YouTube. So let me know what you think. But anyway, this is the finished spread. I really like how it looks, at least. Not really psyched about all the plans, but that is it, and maybe I'll see you again. Bye.